Hey everybody, I just wanted to talk about today about what it's like to be a foreigner in another country, especially when you're out by yourself and like I am out here in the country. Uh, what's it like to be here? On the holidays. I'm an American, so my family always celebrates Christmas, and out here they celebrate Christmas, but it's not the same as it is in the States. Some people may know this. Japanese people are not especially religious, even if they do claim to be Buddhist or even Christian or Shinto or whatever they say that they are. Generally, they're not practicing, so you can almost expect that, especially considering the small percentage of actual Christians that there are here, that there's going to be any sort of relationship on Christmas with Christ and all that, the birth of Jesus and all that stuff. So basically, here in Japan, they've taken the idea of Christmas and sort of perverted it to the point that even the United States hasn't done yet. Of course, there's not quite the huge marketing scheme that there's going on in the United States, but it's about the same though. It's just totally corrupted in a different way. For example, families go out to Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas Day because apparently that's just the thing to do. I don't know. They must have gotten the marketing campaign. I don't know. Perhaps Colonel Sanders looks a lot like Santa Claus to them, so they think that somehow he's related. Um, I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it seems to be the way they think about it. In fact, when I told my coworkers that we don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas Day, they were very shocked and they were wondering, like, what the heck do you do on Christmas? And I had to kind of tell them, it's about family and sort of like gift giving and all this other stuff, and trying to give the not religious explanation of it. Um, and also Christmas is for couples out here. Generally, they have what they call Christmas cake, and it's just this regular old white cake. It looks like wedding cake or whatever, and apparently you're supposed to eat that with your significant other. I don't know how that exactly works, but basically it's kind of like Valentine's Day in the United States. So yeah, I didn't expect though that I would be so lonely out here. Like I knew that there was going to be differences already coming into this, and I knew I've been away from my family before, but I've never ever actually had to like miss Christmas with my family, and even when I was in the military, I still was lucky enough to get to go home every year, and I know some people aren't when they're in the military, so I shouldn't be complaining, but um, basically I just didn't have the money to do it this time. It was, a lot of money to come out here and get set up and everything, so there was really no way. But, I found that I'm going to be hanging out with my friends instead that are out here, and we're going to have a little Christmas thing going on. So it shouldn't be, that pathetically lonely, but, I still miss my family, and I still really want to get back, really wanted to go back home. And now it seems like I probably won't be able to go home until the summer, because that's when I get my next vacation. And I just wanted to go ahead and take this chance also to show you a little bit more of my town. So go ahead and take a look at this video I shot the other day. This is one of my favorite places out here in my town. Uh, this down here is the path that I walk when I have to go to school sometimes. When I have to walk. This morning I have to walk because, well, my car wouldn't start. Wonderful. But I did get to enjoy this view again, and I do love this view. It's right here is the school, one of the schools I go to, right out there in the middle of the view, and you get a nice view from this hill. Straight down there is Takasaki, which is one of the bigger cities in this area. But right here is a grave site, actually several grave sites, and they're on people's private property rather than in the states where they're generally kept in cemeteries.
these tend to be whole families or clans of people that are buried together. Sometimes there's like public kind of, cluster like this one right here. And usually you'll also find that there's a temple nearby, and they usually tend to the graves for the people that can't do it. But usually most people's families come out here and put offerings up, like this one, although it looks like the flowers have died on that one. They're very traditional. And right here is one of the famous hills called Shidoyama in this area. And look, right next to, nestled in that mountains right there, is an old Buddhist temple called, well, actually I don't know what it's called. I mean, like, it's been there for like 800 years, but I forgot the name. I feel kind of bad about that. You can kind of just see it poking out in there. Actually, I get a better view here in a second. And then, as you walk down, you just find yourself in the middle of a residential area, kind of. So that's kind of how things are here in Japan. You get surprised by things that you find around every corner. You'll see all kinds of stuff if you just look. You just gotta take a little walk around. There's a better view of the temple right there. And then here's some stones out here which are engraved with various things. These have been here for hundreds of years, and I think they're almost as old as the temple, if not older. These little guys right here on the side were kind of meant to like watch over your path as you walk. They're just kind of there to be a safeguarding for the travelers.
So I hope you enjoyed that look into my town, and I just wanted to let you know, by the way, the name of that place, the temple, was Homineji. Ho meaning Dharma, and Mine is a top of a mountain or peak, and Ji just means is short for Jinja, temple. So it's the Dharma's peak temple, and it's just one of the cool places around here. The mountain that's right behind it is called Shidoyama, and you can see why it's considered a sacred place in this area, and just kind of like the pride and joy out here. Just one of the many cool things that you'll see running around, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you next time with another entry and maybe some more of my town. Merry Christmas.